Hello, I'm Cat and welcome back to our third channel, McDonald's review video. This is the series where I go around the world and I eat McDonald's and I tell you that it's slightly different because McDonald's is famous for being the same everywhere, but really it's very, very different, including when it comes to price. If we look at the price right here, they didn't take cards, so I literally had a max to what I could spend. It was 92 Macau dollars, or MOP, or I spent 92 Hong Kong dollars because they're at par. It was 92 Hong Kong dollars, which is roughly £9.20 or something like 12 US dollars just for a meal, just for the standard meal they're advertising at the time. We've got ourselves this signature collection burger, which again, I couldn't find any non-signature ones. Maybe the menu just doesn't have them public, but we've got ourselves some form of like Angus cheesy burger kind of thing going on here. Looks very good in my opinion. Wait. Looks very good in my opinion. That was a terrible way shot to the camera. As you can see, we've got I think that's a double cheeseburger with some like cheese, with some more cheese, because you know, the problem with the double cheeseburger, not enough cheese, right? We got some salad in there as well, so it does look pretty good. We got some crisscross fries, because admittedly it was 80 Hong Kong dollars, but if you wanted the crisscross fries, and who doesn't, you know, like you don't come to a country of crisscross fries and decide not to get them. And then we get ourselves a standard old Coke Zero. Like there was pretty much no choice. It's the whole meal thing where like you get a drink regardless of whether or not you want one. And these crisscross fries, I couldn't resist any longer. I used to do the preamble, like, what do I expect? I could not resist that crisscross fry for a second longer, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I screwed you guys with no expectations on this one. Because this crisscross, maybe I'm hungry, but I don't think it's that. I ate quite recently. I ate on the plane over, but that is perfectly, like, salty, almost like Cajun-y, I would say. Like, you know when you get the Five Guys just right, when there's barely potato in there? This is kind of that. You can see there's very little potato in there. It's mostly just the outside, but not the outside of McDonald's fry, you know, like, that's a good thing too. The outside of a perfectly done curly fry or crisscross fry, where it's just the crispy coating, and it's amazing. I've never had crisscross fries this good. It's done to perfection. Unlike my camera work, apparently. Gotta leave it in though, because that's my first impression. Whatever, we're looking towards the sky now. So from up here, we're gonna try out this Coke Zero. It's gonna be amazingly different, right? Actually, the funny thing is, in Asia, drinks are brewed to a very different standard. Oh, I can't. There we go. In Asia, drinks are brewed to a very different standard than in the rest of the world, you see. And I don't know if there's like health reasons or regulation reasons, but yeah, it seems as though all drinks are a little bit different, especially sugary ones. And Coke Zero is an exception to that rule. Coke Zero tastes exactly the same. I would argue a little worse than I get at my local McDonald's because there's pretty much no syrup here. It's just water. The problem with the Coke Zero, I only ever get this Coke Zeros, maybe I'm insane, I make this up, but sometimes you get a really good Coke Zero with all that flavor in there, and sometimes you just get water that vaguely tastes like Coke. And today, that's why it seems as though I've got it. But you know, you don't come to McDonald's for the crisscross fries, although you should if they're in your country. You come to McDonald's because you want to try these burgers. You're like, oh, I'm hungry, but I'm in a foreign country and there's casinos all around that literally, I feel poor when I put 100 out of an ATM. I don't know how people sustain themselves for any amount of time here, but you know, you're in your country and you want to get something that's familiar but with a local twist. So what is this burger going to taste like? So that was not cheese earlier. That was a great first bite. That was a really good first bite. Like the meat, some of the best meat I've had, I think, at McDonald's in quite some time. There are mushrooms in there I wasn't expecting at all. Yeah, finding mushrooms in there. It's odd every bite, because I really like the mushrooms at Five Guys, but these mushrooms aren't like burger quality. They're like the lowest quality, like put them on the side of something. They don't enhance the flavor at all. In fact, I would say they drag it down. The meat though is solid. That cheese, it's the standard McDonald's cheese. And the fact that there's lettuce, oh man, my hand. The fact that there's some lettuce coming in there, saving it with a little bit of crunch as well. It's a really pretty solid attempt at a burger. Like I would say, for a McDonald's premium burger, it's pretty darn good. You know, is it the best one I've ever had in the world? No. Is it the worst one? No. It's solidly middle of the pack. Kind of weird if you like your mushrooms, but you don't like your mushrooms nice and grilled or whatever. You like them like this. There's no taste to that. That's just texture. If you just like textured mushrooms, you hate the taste, this is perfect. Otherwise, this is a very expensive and underwhelming in that regard. I'm gonna have to like pick those out because they're ruining the rest of the burger. But crisscross fries, that's all you need. You know, who needs Coke, who needs a burger? When you got crisscross fries for, I think these are really cheap by themselves, like 29 Hong Kong dollars. That's actually £2.90, so about $4. Never mind, they're not cheap, but they're worth it. At least at this one. And this is right outside the casino, so you can gamble, lose all your money, but it's fine, you only need 29. And you can get a thrill better than any amount of gambling can do for you. So yeah, this is Macau McDonald's. There's so much to talk about the country that I could do, but we're limiting McDonald's reviews to talk about the food. And my god, these crisscross fries. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just haven't had fries in so long, because again, in Asia, haven't been eating many fries. But oh, it's so much better. I'm gonna drop the burger. I'm just gonna go back to eating fries. So thank you very much for watching. Bird channel, don't care. Goodbye.